Yo, what's going on? Welcome to another episode of Empire Jeff TV. I am your host, Empire Jeff, coming to you on a Monday afternoon, early evening, depending on where you may be, with a Los Angeles Dodgers pregame show ahead of Game 3 of the 2024 World Series. Going to be coming to you live from the Bronx, New York at Yankee Stadium. The Dodgers currently have a 2-0 series lead in the World Series. Hopefully, after tonight, they have a 3-0 series lead as they hand the ball to Walker Buehler tonight, looking for a duplicate performance of his Game 4 performance against the New York Mets, in which he got the Dodgers their third win in that series, the last series. And if Walker Buehler can give us anything close to that type of performance, then the Dodgers will be one more game closer to putting the New York Yankees in a complete stranglehold and a 3-0 hole, and looking to win the World Series in a bullpen game tomorrow or Wednesday, when Jack Flaherty more than likely takes the hill again. So it's not going to be easy. I definitely did not have the Dodgers going into this series to get a sweep. I still don't think that's really going to happen. But if they get tonight's game, then that changes my prediction some. But this is going to be a very tough game. It's going to be a very tough game to escape with the win. And Walker Buehler is going to have to make life tough on the New York Yankees at the plate, like he did the New York Mets, if the Dodgers are going to have a chance at going up 3-0. So I think there's no doubt what we need here from Walker Buehler, man. We need a strong minimum 4 innings from him. Minimum of 4 innings. If he gives us those 4 innings, look, we're not asking for him to be perfect. We're not asking him to keep them scoreless. We're not asking for him to do anything that's unreasonable. Just don't let them go off. Don't let them break the game open. Give your bats and your pen a chance, and let the Dodgers get a chance to steal this game on the road and take a 3-0 series lead. Now, Walker Buehler, as we've talked about this at length numerous times, feels like he has that clutch DNA. He's showed up in big games. He's had moments. In these moments, we've seen it. That Atlanta game, that game against the Padres. We had that game in the regular season. The game against the Padres in San Diego where the defense fell apart Wasn't his fault. He was only charged with 1 earned run in that game. And then, of course, the game in New York against the Mets. My only worry about tonight is I don't believe he's pitched in about 12 days now, I think is the timeline. So how does he go out there on a 12 days rest? Is he going to try to be overcharged? What does his timing look like? What does command look like? What does his spin look like? What does his location look like? These are all things that we need to see early with Walker Buehler. And I've always said, this has kind of been my thing. What do these first 6 outs look like? When do we get them? How do we get them? Do we get 6 straight? Do we get some traffic on the bases, but no one touches third? Does he get someone on in first, but no one in the running, in the scoring position? How does his first 6 outs come? Do they come finally with bases loaded twice? Is he pitching out of stress twice? Like, how does this look for Walker Buehler in this game? And if he can get his first 6 outs without giving up a single run, not asking him to go 3 up, 3 down, back-to-back innings, because it's going to be tough. But if he can make it through that first time through the lineup without giving any runs up, that is a major boost to the Los Angeles Dodgers. Let their bats and let their pen bring this home tonight and try to steal this first game in the Bronx in New York, man. It's gonna be rowdy out there. It's gonna be live. They know, New Yorkers know, man. That's a smart baseball city. That is a smart fan base, and they know. Well, they know. Trust. Shout out to the Drake fans. They know that if they lose tonight, it's over. It's over. New York is gonna approach this game like a game 7. If you're New York, if you're the New York Yankees and you're their fans, you know that if you get tonight, you go into a bullpen game tomorrow, and who knows? We could be looking at 2-2, and it's a whole new series, right? The Dodgers got to look at this game as a chance to put your foot on their necks, step on their throats, cut off their air, take away their water, and send them home 3-0. And if the Dodgers do that tonight, the series is all but over. If the Yankees win tonight, the series is back alive again. So couldn't ask for anything more heading into a game 3. The Dodgers handled the first 2 at home. Freddie's walk-off, the Dodgers pen holding them after that brilliant performance by Yoshinobu Yamamoto in game 2. And do the Yankees ride some of that momentum they had at the end of game 2 into the beginning of game 3? And can Walker Buehler ride some of that momentum of game 4 against the Mets into game 3 against the Yankees? This is exactly what we need to see tonight from Walker Buehler, man. 30-year-old Walker Buehler. He's got an incredible ERA in the World Series. He's been pitching in the World Series since 2018. He wasn't on the roster in 2017. He was actually sitting in the stands at Dodger Stadium for Game 7 of the World Series in 2017 against the Houston Astros, but he was not on the roster. 2018, he pitched game 163, got that one, pitched well all throughout the playoffs and in the World Series, and has been solid in the World Series every time that he's appeared in it. So we need another one from Walker Buehler tonight. Like I said, it feels like when the moment gets bigger, he gets better. That's been the story of his career. We understand that he's been injured all year. We understand what he's gone through. We understand that he basically missed 2 years, had 2 Tommy John surgeries, right? We knew that it was going to take some time for him to get right. He had to do multiple rehab starts in the minors. Came back in, got sent back down because he just couldn't get it done. Him and Bobby Miller, really disappointing to start this season. Then Walker comes back up. Glass now goes down. River Ryan goes down. Gavin Stone goes down. And we're sitting here, and I was talking to you guys about this, at some point in August, where I'm like, guys, man, like we're going to have either Buehler or Miller. One of these two have to figure it out for us to have a chance. We have Flaherty. Yamamoto's coming back. We have to have one of these guys if we have a chance this year after losing all that we had lost, right? So Buehler starting to figure things out. I remember going into that game against the Orioles, and we were having conversations like, is this the last start for Walker Buehler? Is this going to be? And it turned out it wasn't. He had a good game, and he's been pretty good ever since, right? Again, I don't blame him for that San Diego loss. That was his defense. Things fell apart. That is not entirely on him. But if Walker Buehler gives us 4 or 5 innings tonight, the day before a bullpen game, I like our chances. I like our chances to be up 3-0 or 3-1 after tomorrow. If he has to come out after 2 innings, we're going to be in some trouble because we got a bullpen game tomorrow. Because here's what will happen. If he has to come out early, we may see a situation where we see a punt game. If we see the Dodgers get roughed up early, they may not use their leverage guys at all in this game, knowing there's a bullpen game tomorrow. And there's 3 straight games in New York. They may not use any of their leverage guys. So if Walker cannot hold this thing under control for the first 2-3 innings, then the Dodgers may punt like they did in game 2 and game 5 against the New York Mets because they are very limited on arms. So that maybe that's you get one of those long relief guys coming in to figure it out. Now it looks like Honeywell is going to get the start tomorrow in the bullpen game. So I don't think we'll see much of him today. So then you got to start looking around. Okay, who's going to be that guy they bring in to eat a bunch of innings if things get out of control? So I don't want to see a punt game, obviously. Hopefully the Dodgers are in it. Hopefully Buehler can give us 4, 5-ish innings, 4 1/3, 4 2/3, 5 and whatever thirds. If he delivers on that, I believe the Dodgers will get a win tonight because they're in the game with their bats, with his arm. Our pen is ready to go, and our bats are going to give us a chance. If that happens, I believe we can go up 3-0. If Walker gets chased in under 3 innings, I think we have a problem, right? We're going to have a problem there. And the Dodgers have been known to punt our game at 2, and they probably even will in the World Series because they really don't have a choice because of the lack of arms. So depending on how this goes, like I said, and I continue to say, those first 6 outs for the Los Angeles Dodgers are very important for any of our starting pitchers. Very, very important. If he gets out of the first inning untouched, if he gets out of the second inning untouched, as far as runs, if he gets a little traffic, okay, we can live with that. But here's the thing. The Dodger bats need to come to play today. We need to do everything we can to go in to that bottom of the first for Walker Buehler and giving him a run or 2 at least to work with. If the top of that lineup can get some things going, if we can get some runs to start this baseball game, then that only adds more confidence to Walker Buehler and know that if he gets someone on, that he's pitching with the lead, right? It's a little bit more confidence in him, a little more battery in that back there, gives him a little bit more life. And so the Dodger bats need to do whatever they can to go out there and try to get a good start to this game against Clark Schmidt, man. And Clark Schmidt, his career ERA in the regular season is 3.95, okay? Not great, not terrible, right? But that's serviceable. His 2024 postseason, he's got a 3.86 ERA, which is a little less than his career. Okay, so he's only pitched 2 postseason games. Okay, he's pitched 9 innings, 9 1/3. He struck out 6. So his career in the postseason, this is pretty much it, right? He's got 2 games. He's pitched 11 2/3 innings overall in the postseason with a 5.40 ERA. So he's been touched up. He's been touched up before, but in his 2 starts this season, this postseason, he's got a 3.86 ERA. So if the Dodgers can get to him and get him out, I think the same things apply to the Yankees, and I'm talking about here for the Dodgers. The Yankees are hoping that Schmidt can get them through 4 or 5 innings and not have to tax that bullpen. I believe if the Dodgers get to that bullpen, then the Yankees are in trouble. The Yankees are in absolute trouble. So far to start this series, our starting pitching has been better. Flaherty and Cole were kind of a wash, but in game 2 with Rodon and Yamamoto, we cleared that. Our pen has been better. Our bats have been better. Managing has been better. We have essentially dominated this postseason, this World Series. We didn't win these games by 10. We weren't destroying them the entire game. But when you sit back and you realize that our bats are out hitting them, our arms are out pitching them, our pen is out leveraging them, our manager is out managing them, and you're checking every box there. So that's domination. And a 2-0 series lead is very important in the World Series. Yankees have been down 0-2 before, come back and won. Yankees have also been up 3-0 and lost, right? So this Yankee team is not going to go away. That 1, 2, 3, 4, even 5 slot, they're 1 swing away from causing damage. So if you got a lead, and anytime that tying run comes to the plate, you put yourself in position to have this be a tie ball game with 1 swing of the bat. So you've got to try to do everything you can to limit as much traffic on the bases as you can when those bombers come up. Now, Aaron Judge has not got things going yet. He's chasing way out of the zone. He's way in his own head here. You got guys chasing pitches out of that swing and miss of the Yankees. Comes alive here. Like they start off the game a little stingy. They get out there, they take some pitches, they get some walks. But as the game goes on and as things get a little bit more pressure, and when pressure is applied on them, they start swinging and missing more. So that's what the Dodgers got to do. Get a lead on them, get them pressing at the plate. And hopefully Walker Buehler brought his stuff to the Bronx and when these guys come out to the plate, he can sit their asses down, man. Once again, you are listening to the Los Angeles Dodgers pregame show here on Empire Jeff TV. I am Empire Jeff. Thank you guys for tuning in. Please drop a like on the video if you have not done so already. Subscribe to the channel if you also have not done so already. Shout out to everyone over on Twitter, rocking heavy as usual. I see you guys. Shout out to everyone over on YouTube, man. Hopefully we get this win tonight. Hopefully Walker Buehler comes in and gives us anything close to where he was at Citi Field in game 4 of the Mets series, man. We got Jeremy Bird. What's going on, Jeremy? He says, let's go blue. Absolutely, man. Much love to you too, Jeremy. I appreciate you for tuning in. Quick reminder, y'all, you can always get your MLB, NBA, and NFL gear and more by shopping at Fanatics. Make sure to use our link to get special discounts, and your purchases also help support the channel. So your order experience will not change. It's just when you order through Fanatics with our link, because we've partnered with the good people at Fanatics, they take care of us when you take care of them because you ordered through us. So we greatly appreciate it, man. Your Dodger gear, your Laker gear, whoever your NFL team is, get your gear from Fanatics. Use our link. You'll get some special discounts there. Even if you shop on NBA.com, NFL.com, MLB.com, all those things are all the same. They all use the same systems, same warehouses. It's the same as ordering at Fanatics. Same exact thing. Use our link, get the gear you like, get some special rates, and the show gets taken care of. We'd greatly, greatly appreciate it. You can also become a member on the channel. For less than the cost of lunch, you can become a member for an entire month. Hit that join button. First link in the description. You can become a member. Great way to help support the channel. You can also tap that Cash App, $ Empire Jeff. What's going on, Craig? How you doing, sir? Appreciate you for tuning in. AOG, what's good, my guy? Hey, Jeff, I'm a man of my word. Congratulations in advance on the Dodgers outclassing my pathetic franchise in 4 or 5 games for the 2024 World Series. AOG, look, obviously, I hope that's the case. These Yankees are not dead yet, brother. They're not dead yet. I know that they looked dead at times in those first 2 games, but if this Yankee team that was there in the top of the 9th of Saturday night's game comes to play tonight, you have a chance to be right back in this series. So the Dodgers know that. I believe the Yankees feel a little bit better about that after getting the bases loaded and having a chance to do damage, but popped out there to center. This series is not over. I don't believe this series will be over until the Dodgers go 3-0 or 3-1. Like at that point, right? Right now, 2-0 is not over. There's a lot of pressure here on the Yankees. They have to get one of these next 2 games. But the Dodgers got a lot of pressure on them to win one of these 2 games because you don't want to be 2-2, right? With another game at Yankee Stadium, with them having momentum, you don't really want that. So the Dodgers probably got to get one of these 2 games here. I believe they will, but we'll see. But if they get tonight, then I share those words with you. The series is over. But if the Yankees get tonight, heading into a bullpen game tomorrow, we could be looking at a whole brand new series, brother. So I hope what you're saying is true. Don't get me wrong. I want these Dodgers to bring this home. But at the end of the day, it has to happen. They got to get to 3 before they get to 4. And tonight's game is very important. No excuses. Like I said, my captain is getting killed here in NYC, and it's fraudulent. He's 1 or 2 swings away, man, from just changing history. So I refuse to believe that this is over yet. Chow Lee, hello to you. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for tuning in as always. Shadow says, do you prefer a competitive series or a sweep? I want it over. I just want 4 wins. If I can sweep them, sweep them. This team can be dangerous. Get them out the way. 4. Get to 4. I don't want to go to 7. I don't want to go to 6. Get it over in 4 if you can. Probably unlikely, but if they win tonight, that increases the chances, man. What's going on, brother? Search, like and subscribe, share, and hit that notification button. Appreciate you, Search. Best in the business in the building today, man. Daniel Berry Sports Highlights. What's going on, my guy? Appreciate you tuning in as usual. He said 2024 champs. Let's go. That has a great ring to it. I hope they get that championship ring, and I hope we get to go to a damn parade, man. Hope we get to go to this parade. AO says, yeah, y'all got it. My team is dead. My captain is lost. Hey, I hope that's the case after game 3, man, but I'm not going to count these chickens before they hatch. You heard? What's going on, Roy? Go figure. Fox Network, like all other sports network who are jealous of Dodgers and want Yankees to win, have 2 former Yankees analyzing the World Series. Fair and balance is out of the window for the Dodgers. I mean, I get what you're saying, Roy, but at the end of the day, you have Big Papi there who's a Red Sox, who's pretty much going to pick the Dodgers every time. We also have Joe Davis in the booth calling the game, every pitch of the game, right? So, kind of one hand kind of washes the other there. It really doesn't matter. I don't really care too much about what commentators or predictors say. For the most part, they're usually wrong anyways. They're doing their job. They're trying to keep both fan bases involved. They're trying to, keep casual fans and diehard fans alike involved. And I don't really pay too much attention to it. I really don't. They're there mainly for the casual fans. And I think for that considered, I think they do a pretty decent job with that. AOG says, listen, I know my shaky team. All Walker had to do is pitch curveballs. If he spans fastballs, he's reviving the dead. Yeah, and that's what the difference was when he went into the Mets game, is that he was only throwing fastballs in San Diego. He couldn't strike anybody out with them. When he went into the Mets series, when he went into game 4 in I almost called it Shea, in Citi Field, he actually was using his movement and his spin for his put away pitch. If he brings that again, but the problem is, can he locate it, right? When he starts reverting back to that fastball is when he can't locate his spin. So if he's able to throw spin for strikes or for chases, then the Yankees will be in trouble. But if he gets out there and he starts getting behind in counts early and has to try to chase back in the count that fastball, they will tag him, and quick and repeatedly. So this is what I'm saying. Walker Buehler's performance today is everything. If he has more than 4 or 5 strikeouts, I believe we win this game. If he's struggling to strike someone out the entire time he's out there and his put away pitch isn't working and he's getting the more 3-2 counts and he's walking guys, this could be a long game for the Los Angeles Dodgers. Let's see here. Let's see, Jeff, y'all got a way better lineup 1 through 9. No need to worry. Y'all going to light us up late. I do believe we do have the better lineup 1 through 9. I do believe that, but sometimes our lineup can fall asleep, and the Dodgers have a habit of bats falling asleep for at least one whole game, and that has not happened yet tonight. I don't think their bats were asleep in game 1. Obviously the 9th they had a walk-off grand slam, but I just think Garrett Cole was just dealing, right? He was incredible. The bats were not asleep in game 2. The game on the road, it's colder. I believe Walker does perform better in the cold. So if he gets out there, and like I said, he has a game that he's capable of having, then the Dodgers have an excellent chance here tonight, man. What's going on, my brother Chris, man? What's going on, everybody? What did I miss, man? Just getting everybody ready in this lead up to game 3 of the World Series, man. I'm excited. We got the Lakers playing tonight. We got the Dodgers playing tonight. My Giants are playing tonight. Hopefully Dodgers and the Lakers pull this off. My Giants, I don't have a lot of hope in, but I honestly don't care other than the Dodgers tonight, man. The Dodgers need to get this win. This is the World Series. I've got months to be locked in on the Lakers, and I've got months to be frustrated with my Giants. So tonight it is all about the Los Angeles Dodgers, and then I'll get back to full-time Laker coverage from there. AOG says, Jeff, it's cute, but Judge is in a 2011 LeBron choke fest. It's done. man, I hope so. I hope for our case that's true, brother. Let's see. I'm just accepting the fate. Dodgers got this in 4 or 5. Again, I absolutely hope so. Buehler, no. Buehler, man, he's been solid of late, man. Hopefully he goes out there and gives that performance he had against the Mets, man. He's been steady since that Atlanta game, man. He really, really has. What's going on, Joseph? Dodgers bat first. If they can just get one run to start things, pressing can start immediately. Yep, that's what I was touching on earlier. Let's see. Everyone talking to each other. Let me mind my business. AOG says, Dodger fans, no need to worry. Prepare for the parade. Don't you jinx us, man. Don't you jinx us. We're not ready to count those chickens yet, man. Dodgers don't buy into the narrative that Yankees came back from 0-2 hole in 50s and 78 and can do it again. Remember, this is not the same Yankee team from 78. Today's game is different. Didn't they do it in 96 too? I think they did. But I hear you, Roy. And it's definitely a lot harder. It's definitely very difficult, especially against a team as good as the Los Angeles Dodgers. However, it has been done before. And I continue to say that this is not the Dodger team of yesteryears that has broken our hearts. So hopefully they continue to show up and show out and get a win tonight and get us one step closer, man. What's going on, Aaron? He said, let's go, Jeff. Appreciate you, Aaron. Appreciate you for tuning in. Chris said, Walker still has what it takes to pitch in big games like tonight, even if it's his last. Yeah. And the funny thing is, it's funny you said that, Chris, because this could be his last game as a Dodger. This could absolutely be his last game as a Dodger. Now, he would be scheduled to go game 7 if it gets there. But this could absolutely be his last game as a Dodger, especially if he pitches well enough, the Dodgers win. The likelihood of him ever pitching again for the Dodgers comes into question now. And I've been saying that I felt that if Walker Buehler went in and had 2 really great quality starts or show out starts in this postseason, that it may get to a point where another team would offer him some pretty decent money to where the Dodgers wouldn't bring him back. He did that in the NLCS. If he goes out and does this in the World Series, then we very well may be looking at the last game pitched in a Dodger jersey for Walker Buehler. Remains to be seen if that comes to fruition, but there's a very good chance that that happens. Roy says, Jeff, you made a good point. 100% right. I'm always right sometimes. Jeff, your Brooklyn Dodger cap is fire. Hey, appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Yeah, man. I'm family from Brooklyn, man. It's in the blood here. So the Dodgers are from Brooklyn, family from Brooklyn. It is what it is, man. I hope Brooklyn goes in and takes care of the Bronx after they took care of Queens. They say Queens get some money, but Queens got the L. and it's boogie down Bronx. I hope they boogie their way out that stadium with a loss tonight, man. Let's go Dodgers. Let's see. Lakers, Dodgers for life. What's up, brother? Still sticking with my prediction. Dodgers in 4, still alive until they beat us. Man, that is still alive. I hope so, bro. I hope so. That would be fantastic. The Dodgers go in, sweep the Yankees, and win in Yankee Stadium with a sweep. Oh my God, man, that would be absolutely incredible. I hope so. I hope so. I picked 5. I'm still kind of there. There is a bullpen game going, but if the Dodgers get this win tonight and go up 3-0, then the chance of them sweeping drastically increases. Most excited for Buehler in the Bronx jersey is ready. Yeah, what's going on here? And I got my Walker jersey ready too. I'm gonna throw it on, man. I'm gonna throw it on for the game. Joe says Yankees have come back from 0-2 3 times, 56, 78, 96. I knew 96 happened. I remember watching that. I couldn't watch the other 2, but I did watch 96. He took down the Sox in 18, and tonight takes down the Yanks. That would be incredible, man. Said, bro, I watch my team. You don't understand. Yankee fans, immediate pressure. It's different than any other team in sports. The expectations is huge here. Judges feeling it hard. We are dead. I watch a lot of Yankee games too, and I've seen this version of Judge before. I definitely have. I just know that baseball. I've talked about this so many times. You could be on the top for long stretches and then hit the deck and be on the bottom, and wondering how it happens so quick in the blink of an eye. I've talked about this multiple times. But the beauty about baseball and the poetry within baseball is you could be from the top to the bottom, pinned at the bottom, and all of a sudden one swing gets you back to the top, man. And while I hope this doesn't happen for Judge now because he's in the World Series against us, it's very possible that it could happen. And the Dodgers are definitely aware of that. The Yankees are aware of that. His other teammates are going to do everything they can to big him up as well. You still got to worry about Torres. You still got to worry about Soto. You still got to worry about Stanton. You still got to worry about Rizzo. There's plenty of guys in this lineup who can still get going, right? And there's still a guy who can have one big swing. If you got guys on base and you got traffic and you're pitching under stress, you still got guys who could send that ball out and get 2, 3, 4 runs in one swing, right? Whether it's Judge or not. So this Yankee team is still quality. This Yankee team still has a chance to win this series. And as long as the Dodgers don't have a 3-0 or 3-1 series lead on them, they're going to be right there, right? So if the Yankees win tonight, this is a whole new series, an absolute whole new series. Craig says, I think Ohtani becomes a singles hitter tonight. No over swinging. Yeah, I mean, I think his first time up, I think he's going to look for some power, maybe a double, or a homer. When guys are on bases, when he kind of shortens his swing a little bit and looks to level out the ball a little bit more, when he's starting the game batting leadoff, I think he's a little bit more aggressive trying to get the ball in the air. But he's got to trust the guys behind him, right? Trust Mookie, trust Freddie, trust Hale. They've got it going this series. Get on, let them take over, pass the baton. The Dodgers need to manufacture some runs tonight. Joe says, if he wins tonight, this will be his last game with the Dodgers. Flaherty and Buehler will not be back next year, so make it count. I think there's a good chance that one of those guys would be back. I don't know. I don't think both. But, if he has a great start today, he's probably is out of there. Flaherty, I think, definitely has a chance to return. But it also depends on who the Dodgers are favoring this postseason, right? So we'll have to wait and see about that. What's going on, Max? Non-Dodger question. You think trading for Walker Kessler is realistic for the Lakers? I'm going to keep it brief when it comes to basketball because I don't really care about it right now. But I'll tell you that, I care about it, but you get what I mean. I'm locked in on this. What I'm saying is I think there's a chance they trade for him, but as long as Utah is holding out for 2 picks, they're not trading for him. And I think he could be solid, but I don't necessarily know about him being a game changer. But outside of that, I'm going to go back to the Dodgers, man. But I just don't see that as being something realistic. If the Dodgers could sneak him, the Lakers could sneak him on the low for cheap, then yeah, do it. But I'm not overpaying for Walker Kessler, man. I'm just not doing it, man. Let's see. We in LA completely understand the media pressure for Dodgers and Lakers. It's what have you done for me lately? Oh, that's a fact. Carlos was good, my guy. Appreciate you. Yo, ready for the 2 LA teams to get a win today and make my day. Shout out to LA, man. Absolutely. Hopefully they get this done. They make things happen, and the Dodgers get one more, win closer to their World Series victory. The Lakers have been incredible. I've watched every game, but I'm so locked in on these Dodgers, man, that I won't go back to full-time basketball coverage until baseball is over. I did the same thing when baseball started. I was so locked in on the NBA because it was getting towards the end of that season. So I kind of kind of balanced my way into baseball, and now it's kind of vice versa. Now I'm locked in on baseball, and I'll get gradually back into the NBA and back into that space. Can't leave rap alone. The game needs me. Got to bring my special, my alternate twist to the game that is being left out right now, right? Let's see. As a diehard Dodger fan, there would be nothing more satisfying to me than us sweeping the Yankees. That would be icing on the cake, regardless of the outcome. We need payback. Yeah, that would be absolutely incredible, man. Absolutely incredible. Ryan, what's going on, man? He said, agree, Craig. He's going to channel his inner each shuttle. That'd be fantastic. I can't even watch the Lakers because when it's baseball time and Jeff and I teams are in the mix, nothing matters. Yeah. I'm watching the games, man. I'm watching the games, but I'm enjoying the time. Like I said, I come from a baseball family, right? So spending the time with the family, being just this is special. These are special times, man. And so baseball was my first love. I love the NBA, and you will get plenty of NBA coverage from me. I'll be back talking trash, shattering narratives, and then doing what I do in no time. The NBA season is full of all that nonsense. I'll be right there to clean it all up for y'all, man. Don't worry about it. But right now, locked in on baseball. There's plenty of other fantastic and great channels out there doing it. So it's not like people are sitting back missing me or anything, right? I will be back doing heavy basketball shortly for sure. Let's see. Did you attend any World Series games? I did not this year. I've been to World Series games. I did not go this year. There's a chance if it goes 6 or 7, which I'm hoping it doesn't, that I'll go to those. But I did not attend the first 2 games this season. But I like what JJ is doing so far. Yeah, me too. Let's go Dodgers. What's good, Jeff? What's going on, Reg Dog TV? Salute to you, brother. Thank you for tuning in. Yeah, man. Dodgers, go out there, handle business today. We're a little over 30 minutes away from first pitch at Yankee Stadium between the Los Angeles Dodgers and New York Yankees in Game 3 of the 2024 World Series, man. I'm excited. I'm hyped. I've been under the weather since Game 1. I was outside going ridiculous. If you guys saw my post game, I was running through my neighborhood, doing all kinds of shots and drinks. I was outside, had the fans in my gazebo going. I think it just got me, man. I think it got me sick. So Saturday was feeling kind of trash. Watched the game, went out to watch that game. Wasn't feeling too great yesterday, man. I just kind of crashed. I just took a really long day nap, which was amazing. We had Sunday ticket on, was just laying down and just like, man, didn't feel great. Slept in today, feel a little bit better. My wife, her meds game is strong, gave me some stuff to bring me back to life. So ever since I got COVID, man, I don't know what it was. I didn't get COVID during like the wave of COVID. I got it a couple years after. Ever since I got COVID, I feel like I'm sick every 2 months, every 2-3 months. I don't know what the heck's going on. It sucks. But I was outside too much, man, with the fans in the gazebo. I think it got me, man. I think it got me. Let's see. He says, Jeff, all I ask for my Yankees at this point, Jeff, is to not get swept and make y'all sweat just a bit so y'all can enjoy this chip a bit more. Like I said, I'd be shocked if we sweep them, man. I hope we do, but I'd be shocked if we sweep them. Hopefully they take care of business tonight and, get it closer to a sweep. Lakers Dodgers for Life said, put you on the spot, Jeff. How do you see today's game playing out? This is a tough one. I think this game here decides this. Every game has been like Game 1 may have decided the series, right? Then Game 2, putting that stamp of 2-1 versus 1-1. The Yankees had a chance to win both games very easily. Could be up 2-0. So I think that this game here goes a long way in telling who wins this series. So I think my prediction will be right now. This will be my prediction right now. I feel the Dodgers win tonight. I think we're going to get tonight. I think Walker's going to perform. I think the Dodgers win tonight. I think we may lose tomorrow. I think there's a bullpen game, and in that bullpen game, I don't necessarily know if we're up 3-0, how high leverage they go. Honeywell starting, we may get a full 5-6 innings out of him with no help. If the Dodgers are up 3-0 to save arms for a potential Game 5. So I'm going to say we win tonight and potentially lose tomorrow and wrap this up in 5. That's where I feel right now. Obviously, that can change. Walker Buehler's first 2 innings and his first 6 outs will have a lot to say in that. Our first top of the first at-bats will have a lot to say in that. But I feel confident in the Los Angeles Dodgers going into Yankee Stadium and getting a win tonight. That Game 1 and that Game 2 was so big. Them beating Garrett Cole, winning a game in which he pitched huge. Them winning game 2 on the strength of that and going up 2-0, huge. They've answered the call both times. They go in and answer the call tonight. I think the Dodgers know that they win tonight. It's over. It's over. And I think they're going to go in with that killer instinct tonight. I don't think they're going to take anything for granted. I think they know that they can apply all kinds of pressure tonight. And the Yankees know too. The Yankees in their heart of hearts know that if they go down 3-0, 0-3, this series is gone. Hasta la vista, baby. It's over. So you're going to try to probably get their best punch today. They're going to be out there. And when they start pressing and they start hacking, if they connect, they can send it, right? So I think the Dodgers win tonight. I think they potentially lose tomorrow and close it out in 5. But you also can't discount if they win tonight that they could win tomorrow. So got to wait and see. But there's a lot of things that have to play out. Walker has to be the Walker of his last performance. The bats have to be what the bats have been, and the pen has to be what the pen has been. And Dave has to continue to be great, which he's been this pretty much entire offseason. Postseason. I think when the Dodgers win this World Series, I think Dave will move to the best manager in the league. I really think so. He's been on the cusp of that. He's made some mistakes that have sent him backwards. But I think the way that he's rallied, the way he's put himself together, the way he's learned from his lessons, and the way that he's actually managing this team, it seems like he's using baseball instinct, gut, and feel, and then analytics. I feel like he's using analytics for a game plan. But when things go wrong, they're not really being analytical. It's baseball intuition. And I think that's when you're at its best. There's nothing wrong with analytics to have you prepared. But when you're in the moment and you're living it, a computer isn't living and breathing it. The feel in the moment is not the same as someone who's played this game and who's managed this game. And Dave, at some point, that clicked. And if they win this, especially in a sweep, if that happens, which, again, very, very difficult, and I'm not saying that's going to happen, but even in 5, I think that cements Dave Roberts as the best manager in baseball. I think he gets his extension, and he's here as long as he wants to be, man. Let's see. Man, Dodger fans, I don't think y'all understand how epic and important game 1 was and the fashion y'all won. I do. That's what I'm saying. I do. That turned the whole series. Yankees pitcher Smith is hittable. That's why I like our chances tonight. Schmidt, yeah, he is. He is hittable. He's had a decent postseason. He had a pretty decent year. He's definitely hittable. Definitely. Search says hopefully Ohtani's shoulder doesn't bother his swing. It's his left arm. If it was his right arm, I think we'd have a little bit more problems. I think he'll be okay tonight. Dave Roberts finally figured out how to manage in big games through experience. Boone, not so much. Yeah, sometimes here's the thing though. So Dave was kind of brought along, and I feel like the front office and the organization overstepped a little bit at times. And I've talked to enough people in the know on this, and the words that always came back, and it's like it's truly hard to blame a guy who's not making all the decisions. He doesn't have full authority to do so. Somewhere along the line, I don't know if it was the injuries. I don't know if it was just like him just taking it back. You know, if you guys are going to think of cutting me loose after this and I'm going out my way, I don't know if it's some of that. But whatever happened, I'm happy it did, because the only thing that held him back were these type of games, and everything else he had on his resume. Everything else. Now, he's won a World Series, but everything else he had on the resume. But he had too many stains on that resume for big games. And you're right, Boone is kind of going through that now. But Dave has paid his dues, man. He's put in his time. And now he's sitting here and he's in a position where if he beats the New York Yankees and he wins his second World Series championship, and the chance of a potential Dodger dynasty on the horizon as a result, he will move himself to the top of the list, be the best manager in baseball, and will get paid and extended. AOG says, let me give y'all the scouting report on Chris Schmidt. Don't sleep on him. He has the highest pitch mix on the staff. The issue with him is he can't see a lineup a third time around, is still young. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. You can see his performance throughout the postseason. You can see during the regular season, he's a solid pitcher. But you're right. A lot of these guys that are younger, a lot of these guys that are kind of on the come up, only 2 postseason starts, and he's pitching a World Series game. We saw what Yamamoto did. He delivered. Can Schmidt deliver? He does have a filthy mix. He does have the most stuff of anyone on the staff. You know that Cole's going to come after you with that fastball. He's going to raise that fastball in velocity and height in the zone when he's got you. But Schmidt does have a good pitch mix. And I will say this, though, the Dodgers' patience is going to play a big role in this game. If they're not out there chasing and they make him throw a lot of pitches, you work your way through that count. And like AOG said, you get to that third time through the lineup early enough in this game, you could force this Yankees bullpen into action earlier than they'd want. And that only helps the Dodgers' chances of going up 3-0 in this series, man. So Walker Buehler has to bring it. He has to be at his best. And again, if he gets touched in an inning, right? If he gives up some runs, if some things happen, it's not the end of the world. If our bats are doing what they can do and our pen is able to do what they can do, and Roberts continues to be what he's been this postseason, I like our chances. But if Walker Buehler goes out there, gives up 2 runs, but the Dodgers can't score, then it's a wasted effort on Walker's part. And I think the Dodger bats know that. I think that the pen knows that. Dave knows that. And I think if you give Walker some support early, then I think there's a strong chance we get this win tonight. So let me know in the chat, man. Let me get your guys' predictions. How do you have tonight playing out? How do you have the final score? How many innings do you think Walker goes? How many runs do you think he gives up? Like, give me a breakdown of how you think tonight goes, not just they win. Like, what's the score prediction? How do you think Walker does? And do we get this win tonight? Curious to see the pulse, the pulse of the people here. ALG said, Jeff knows ball. That's the exact strategy. The only way the Yankees win tonight is if Walker gets shelled before 3 innings. Oh, yeah. That's what I've been trying to tell you, man. When you go balance from baseball to basketball, man, with the style, you know what I mean? Not a lot of people can do that, man, and be on point with it, right? And not be too emotional with it. Just call it how it is. And baseball is a very tough sport to have conversations in depth on for those who don't know the sport, right? It really is. So I really love how much this chat knows it. I love how much you guys go back and forth and remind me of things as well, right? Let's see. AOG says final score, Dodgers win 5-3. Dodgers scored late. Okay. So you think the Dodgers are losing most of this game and then rally? Or do you think that it's like close and then they get separation late? I'm curious. Like, I just really want to see how they come out and attack Schmidt, and really want to see what Walker Buehler's pitch mix is to start this game and how many balls and how many strikes he's throwing out the gate. I think that's imperative. If he is somehow able to limit the 3-2 counts, limit the first pitch ball, limit the walks, and if he gets any type of back-to-back walks, like puts 2 guys on, like without them using the bat to get there, then we're going to see him in some trouble, right? So definitely want to see how he comes out and how the Dodger bats come out. Losing a close game and get separation late. Okay, so I think they're going to pull away late. I mean, if it's pen versus pen, I would trust the Dodgers bats against the Yankees pen more than I would trust the Yankees bats against the Dodger pen. But this is going to be this could be a challenging game. Let me see. We got Derek Jeter once again picking the Yankees 7-4 tonight. He has not picked the Dodgers in one game. Derek, we got beef right now, man. You're my favorite player of all time, but I'm still not rocking that jersey anytime soon, man. Here comes Big Papi. He's predicting. Let's see. What does he got? Let's see. He got the Yankees 7-3. Okay, Papi switching up here. Papi switching up. You know, A-Rod tries to like gain a little credit sometimes, even if it's a game. But no, he's taking the Yankees 8-5 today. So all 3 people on the panel have picked the Yankees to win tonight. So we'll see how that goes. Obviously, I disagree. I think the Dodgers are going to win tonight. The Yankees can absolutely win tonight, but the Dodgers got to handle business. And I'm excited, man. I'm excited. Tonight, if the Dodgers get this win, it's pretty much a wrap. And we are 2024 World Series champions. And if they lose tonight, it's a brand new series. Brand new series. So let's go Walker Buehler. Let's go Dodgers. You guys enjoy this game. Cherish it. Our team in the World Series with a 2-0 lead. Let's finish business, man. Let's finish business. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Y'all could be anywhere in the world, but you're here with me. I appreciate that. And can't wait to see how the Dodgers come out to start this game. So enjoy the game, y'all. I will catch you guys post-game. Go Lakers as well. Go Giants. I just had to say that. Like, I don't have much confidence in them, but go Giants, go Dodgers, go Lakers. Enjoy the game, y'all. Have fun. Let's get this dub. I'll catch you guys post-game. Love y'all. Search. You're the best in the business, brother. Appreciate you once again. Y'all be safe. Catch y'all tonight.